Welcome to Đồng Nai Radio and Television Station. Here are the news today. According to the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development and the Ministry of Industry and Trade, lawsuits on invading anti-dumping duties tend to increase for Vietnamese exports, most recently plywood. Still, Vietnam is always preparing enough evidence to prove not violating. The Department of Trade Remedies said that from the U.S. perspective, the objective of imposing the anti-evasion tax is not aimed at Vietnamese products, but to ensure the enforcement of trade remedies that are being applied to exports of other countries. Vietnamese product manufactured from Vietnamese materials or materials imported from other sources outside China may be allowed to use in the disclosure mechanism to enjoy the exemption from tax evasion. At the Labor Federation of Trang Bom District, Đồng Nai Labor Federation has just held a meeting of textile enterprises in the district about the content of dialogue and negotiation to sign a collective labor agreement in the textile industry. At the meeting, the Provincial Confederation of Labor conducted a survey to capture the impact of the COVID-19 epidemic on the business and production results of workers in government enterprises, how businesses implement policies to care for workers. The survey results are the basis to step-by-step conducting the construction, negotiation, and signing of collective agreements on textile industry groups in Trang Bom District in accordance with the actual situation. The first goal is that textile enterprises together overcome the current difficulties soon and continue to develop sustainably. In order to practically welcome the Fourth Party Congress of Long Khánh City Party Committee and continue to organize the effective implementation of urban and rural environmental sanitation in the locality. On June 27, Long Khánh City has organized an army to clean up the urban and rural environment in response to Saturday for the community. With a slogan for a green, clean, modern, sustainable city, or please protect our living environment, volunteers cleaned up the environment, cleaned vegetable boxes, flower pots, collected rubbish, debris, and excess construction materials. They also removed advertising boards, classified ads posted and hung on electric poles. They also collected lamppost stumps in the inner cities. In addition, the People's Committees of Wards and Communes and agency, business establishment, and people also simultaneously launched the campaigns. The International Conference on Fundraising Against COVID-19 on June 27 had raised 6.9 billion USD from 40 participating countries to deal with the pandemic. Many countries also commit that if the vaccine against COVID-19 is successful, everyone has the right to access the vaccine. The International Fundraising Conference Against COVID-19 is a joint initiative of the European Union and the global citizens. The European Commission, together with the European Investment Bank, pledged 5.5 billion USD. The United States contributed 545 million USD. Germany contributed 383 million euros. Canada contributed 219 million USD and Qatar with 10 million USD. The money will be used to conduct COVID-19 tests, treatment, and vaccine preparation to support poor countries and the disadvantaged. The EC President Ursula von der Leyen said, "First, we need the vaccine, then we need to ensure the vaccine for everyone. I would try to convince high-income countries to not only reserve vaccines for themselves, but also for low-income countries. That's what the global goal, Unite for Our Future campaign wants to emphasize." On June 27, US F-22 fighter jets intercepted four Russian Tu-142 reconnaissance aircraft entering the Alaskan Air Defense Identification Zone, NORAD said in a statement. NORAD also said the Russian aircraft came within 65 nautical miles south through the Alaskan Aleutian Island chain and loitered in the ADIZ for nearly 8 hours. It added the Russians remained in international airspace and at no time entered U.S. or Canadian sovereign airspace. The latest confrontation took place on the evening of June 24 when F-22 aircraft blocked two Russian patrol aircraft, IL-38, into Alaska airspace. Earlier on June 19, the Russian Defense Ministry said it has sent three Su-30, Su-35, and MiG-31 fighters to block two US B-52H strategic bombers on the Sea of Okhotsk off the coast of the Russian Far East. That is the end of the news today. Thank you for tuning in.